Expect mostly sunny skies, highs upper 60s. The afternoon in the Cojal Valley, sunshine will dominate the day. Expect highs in the upper 70s. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. It's good to have you with us. We've got a lot of things going on. I will say this. If you get to just, go ahead and click on the link that I provide. We're not actually live at the location of Reflexion Gaming, but you may find me there sometime, especially in May. I have an event coming up. It's May 27th. I'm going to talk about it right now because Reflexion Gaming is one of those things where you say, oh my God, I get to have fun. Especially if you have, let me put it this way. If you've ever been a gamer or you're like a PC person or you're like, maybe you want to enter a tournament and you want to go in with some people. I don't know if you know this, Jess. Jess, we got Jesse Sanchez over there. Jesse, did you know that you can get a scholarship by playing gaming, like entering tournaments? And then even Counter-Strike actually paid for somebody's like college. Did you know that?
I was not aware of this. That's actually really cool. I was not aware of this. Wow.
Yeah, neither was I. And so the owner of Reflexion Gaming actually let me know that he's a teacher in the Covina School District. So big shout out to Covina and the entire people in the San Gabriel Valley. Anyway, so it's really like I thought, but he's very shy. So I'm like, I wanted him on the show and I wanted him to do it from the streaming room, which they have, which you can actually, if you've never streamed or you want to stream and you're thinking, okay, how can I do that while playing a game? They have the setup array ready to go. You know how I think I said to you, I said, Jess, you need to like go ahead and do that. And you said, yeah, I'm playing my games. You could play the games and you can actually like broadcast that. So another way you can make money is if you put yourself on YouTube and then you qualify for. They used to have it to where you could just sign up after so many views or after so many subscribers, but now you have to have kind of a consistent watch time is what they call it. But it increases your watch time because people want to watch all the way through. So I did a game called Magic: The Gathering. I talk about it here on the show. In fact, this weekend, starting today actually, they have what's called a pre-release. So if you want to check that out, message me, and then if you're in the San Gabriel Valley, awesome, join me. But even if you're not, I'm thinking, should I go to Reflexion Gaming and play it there? I don't think they have it on Magic the Gathering Arena. But anyway, they have a TV in the room, so they were broadcasting that we were like showing it. We were broadcasting. I have a Twitch account, but I have like 3 followers there. I don't ever use Twitch. I have YouTube. I've got Facebook. I would like my Twitter back, but they hacked that. But the point is, Jess, you can actually, with your own family and or your teens, or even if you're like a little older, you can go, you can have fun, you can like team up, and you can play like maybe for an hour, a 2 hour, a 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour. But here's where I think it really, and I think people are kind of not understanding. Okay, whenever you Google internet cafe, what do you expect to see, Jess?
In internet I don't know, tables, people sitting down drinking coffee.
Yeah, okay, that sounds chill, right?
Yes. I've never been to one, so I'm not really sure. I'm just taking it from what I see in movies.
Yeah, okay. So in essence, yes, it's really big in Asia. It's really big in Japan. Okay, they do this all the time. It's very normal there. But there's a couple places. I want to visit one in LA. Actually, it's like lit up. It looks pretty. Like it look like. Talk about something that we could broadcast. I always say, there's something you could broadcast. I was watching a tournament and I said, oh, they're broadcasting that like a game, like a football game or like something else. And I thought, you know what, we're kind of there because kids are kind of like ahead now, and I don't know if they'll watch it. They will not necessarily listen to it, I think, unless you make it fun. But I think there's a way to do it with Magic. But I guess the point is, if you want to have fun, click on the link, Reflexion Gaming. Take your friends, take your family. If you're maybe a adult, a mother or a father, and you want your kids to like forever love you, take them. Okay, sign up for like maybe get several of their friends, take them, show them, and say you can play any game. Like maybe, and I know there's a lot of games out there, but any gaming that you can have fun with, I say If it's good for your mind, it's good for your friends, it's good for everyone, right? So I know people are like, huh, what? But internet cafe is kind of more like a LAN party. And Jess, you used to have LAN parties with your friends, like when it came to Halo or with other things, right?
Oh yeah. Back in the days, in the early days. But yeah, I used to do that. We used to hook up our PlayStations and other things in the garage, and we would do that. But yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That's number one. Okay, number one, you could have fun with your friends and family, and or your kids or your teens. Now, I will say this: I've seen some like stuff, and I go, okay, I didn't know that there are kids even at the age of 8, 9, and 10. I know they play Roblox, but they can actually enter a tournament, and they kind of do it like soccer, but they do it fun, they do it safe. You know, you wear a mask. You know, sometimes they have room. They have 20 stations there where you can like sit down and then play your game, get snacks, get stuff. Next door, there's like a brewery. So for the adults in the room, like, hello, you can go have that with maybe your woman, let your kids have fun, and then it's like a great weekend for everyone. So I know they do events there, they do parties there, and so I know Jess, you have like a birthday party coming up with someone. But like if you took a birthday party there, I guarantee people would have fun there. So that's my recommendation for if you're in Covina and or the area. I will say this: I checked in San Bernardino and Riverside. There's like one place that's not exactly the way it is over in Covina. Now, there's a couple of places that I saw that are pretty neat, but Covina's the only one with a streaming room. So I went ahead and said, you know what? I want to invite maybe an actor or maybe someone who we know who, like, I say, okay, why don't you get behind this? We stream you, and then maybe we advise you on the game and or we interview you at the same time, because we could do that and we could stream it live. So for a good 4 hours, all right, I already booked the time in Covina. You could come out. You can, like, you know, I got to talk to the brewery, see what they offer. But at the brewery, you can have fun there. Come over, check out. I don't know if we're going to bring like an actor that everyone knows. Maybe just you have a couple ideas, but somebody that can play a game and be fun with that, and then like be good to go. But we do an interview with them, and then we broadcast it later, but we can broadcast it live from there because their speed is so fast. So for kids out there that go, well, I don't really want to, like, you know, meet a celebrity or like get a signing or something or get an autograph of someone. I just want to go have fun. You can have fun, but spaces are limited, right? So I say, hey, bring your kids, bring your fun, bring the fam, bring everyone, and then have fun there. So that's happening May 27th. Okay, so mark your calendar, Jess. I don't know if you're working that day, but I think you're going to have fun with it if you come out. Now, that's number one. Number two, if you're an adult, and let's say you're in real estate, okay? I'll say this, and I keep saying this. Back in the day, I made a lot of money. I made some good money just doing sales and marketing and stuff like that, right? But in sales, I was often on the road. So in the road, or rather on the road, I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of at that point where it's like, you know, if it's summer, I want to be, you know, chill, right? So I'm always like, what can you do in the middle of the day that if you're a traveling salesperson and you're listening, like, you know, we're broadcasting on the radio, maybe you're going to a person or you're meeting with a client, you're meeting with a business person, but you're on the road all the time, right? And you're in the San Gabriel Valley, chill at Reflexion Gaming. It's an internet cafe. Just view it as that. Now, they don't have coffee, but like I said, next door, when it's open, they have a brewery. Now, I know if you're on the clock, you can still probably, I don't know what appetizers they have or what kind of food they have there. They have a nice outside spot because of coronavirus. It's still there, but it's like a business district. Now, it's on Arrow Highway. I put the location and I kind of kept it up on our broadcast that we're doing right now, even though we're not from there live because I did it from the weekend. But the point is this: I think you can have like fun there. You can expense it, especially if you're in real estate and you're in the San Gabriel Valley. I think some realtors would be like, dude, I want to have fun, or I want to work from there. So you get on the computer, you pay for the time, you get the space, but you know what? That's no different than what realtors and our business people do when they rent like a space from like a broker that they have to get. You know, they have to give the commission to the broker for that space. Did you know that, Jess?
I was not aware of any of that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of realtor friends that I know that are out there, and I go, hey, why do it at a broker where you got to, like, you know, be all biz when you can have fun, take your calls, do everything, and just get your little workspace, whatever you want to call it, your internet space, and you don't even have to play a game. I mean, you're going to want to play a game, guaranteed. And your boss doesn't need to know. He's just collecting the, whatever percentage that you give him after you make the sale. So, and usually they don't pay like, on like a salary, so you're on your own. So it's like a different workspace other than your home. Now I know, like, people are going, wait, what? So you could do like and it's nice and dark, so you have that mood. They have nice seats, and then no one talks because they're all on their headsets, and that's it. So it's kind of like, if you would think like a telemarketing room, but fun. And so they have high-speed internet. You have that ready to go. They got snacks. They got it ready to go, and you're good to go. So it's the best thing since sliced bread. So I think I'm gonna like invite some maybe realtors or marketers, or I don't know, someone in the area that are in the field. But back to sales, I used to want to be in an air-conditioned place. It's air-conditioned. I know it's not summer yet, but when it's hot, you want to go to a place like this. So a big shout out to the owners, Reflexion Gaming. There's some great people there. We actually met someone that was really nice, and shoot, you and him would get along. He would be able to do like, he is so good. Like, if we ever need another person, Jess, you let me know, because I got the person and he'd help us out. But the point is, Reflexion Gaming is the place to go. You got to have fun there. That's why I posted it. That's why it's on the link. So you're probably going, why did he do that? It's because I'm kind of leading up to something in May, which I think is going to be fun for everyone. And, here's what I say to people that are like, I play games, I play video games, I play this or that. Start streaming. And if you don't have a setup at home, it's a good way to see it and say, maybe I want that for my house. Maybe I want to stream from home. Maybe, I know I have internet. If I can get my computer to do this or that and put that down, there you go. Now, I know there are some streamers that stream there already. And they kind of share the account with Reflexion Gaming. So you can follow them on Twitch and see what they do. I haven't really seen what they do, but I said, look, I have an account, I have things, I just need to connect my account, and then I can broadcast to all my channels. They said, yeah, that's fine. So I went ahead, I paid for it, and then I said, okay, but I keep the, obviously, because I monetize that, right? So all the stuff that's on my channel gets monetized. So at some point, if something goes viral, kind of like a couple of our interviews, every now and then they do, YouTube pays me, Facebook pays me, right? Twitter doesn't pay, Periscope TV doesn't pay. They used to pay with stars, but they kind of discontinued that. They really need to bring that back. And then Instagram. You can stream to Instagram, but Instagram's kind of like one of those things you go, you can't monetize on that unless you're doing reels. So I guess the point is, you might as well make money while you're doing something, and you might as well have fun along the way. And so there you go. Now, they only have one room for that. I wish they had more rooms for that. I think it would be cool. But I think it would be cool, honestly, to have an apartment, Jess, set up a space where you could broadcast that, and then you never know when it's going to hit, and whatever game you're going to play. Like, I know there's a game that you played, which you were, like, addicted, but I'm like, dude, did you get through that, by the way?
I don't remember which game, but there is a game that's coming up that I will probably be playing, so I might end up streaming it. Who knows? Yeah,
I think you should. I remember it was Harry Potter or something like that. You said it was really fun.
Oh, yes. I'm actually still playing it. I'm almost finished with it. I can only play like an hour or two a day. Well, not even a day. It's more like in a week, because I'm so busy. So I have to play it slow.
Yeah, I get that. Just has responsibilities now. He got married. So he's like, shoot, I want to play. Anyway, so there you go. But I guess that's the point. Let your kids have fun. If you're even a little older, work there. Be all right with that. Answer your phone. Make sure to take a client, and then you're ready to go for the next month or two with just a sale. You do that, you'll be, but that was always my thing when I was like, in sales and or working. I used to work at Computer Education Institute, and there they had for people, if you go back in the day with Counter-Strike, we used to play Counter-Strike, but you pay, for the hour, and then you play. But they didn't have headsets. They didn't have webcams. They didn't have any of that, okay? I feel like I'm old when I say that. But it wasn't a thing here, but I think it'll be a thing at some point, because Asia always kind of leads the path when it comes to technology. Asia had a problem with texting before we did, because we didn't know what texting was. Asia always has it before us. So if you look at tournaments and you look at all these games, kids will tell you, yeah, Ma, I can make money at this. And they can. That's where I say, Just let them, okay? They can win thousands of dollars on one. Granted, they have to enter a fee, in order to enter the tournament, but then they enter, they play, and then they're good to go. We did the Comic-Con LA. They had a huge setup. And I will say, it was called gaming, but I think a lot of people saw it, they go, what is that? It's a thing that the kids know. Ask them about it. They'll tell you, oh yeah, they play this game, they play that game, they play this game, and they're going to open up to you. And you're going to be like, you know what? Let's go have fun in Covina, okay? So I posted the link there. It's Arrow Highway. Right there. You blink, you miss it. You really do, because you do not expect it. It looks like, because it's all blackened on the outside, you don't even know there are computers in there. I say it's bad marketing. He needs to put something up that shows that it's a gaming center in essence, because it's like an esports arena. Does that make sense? If you ever see esports arenas, you go, okay, that makes sense. So he kind of needs to broadcast that or put that out there. That's my, when people say, well, what am I doing wrong? That's what you're doing wrong. But I don't want to tell him that because he's a teacher. But the point is, if they did that, they would probably always have somebody in there. And, but, it gets costly when it comes to electricity. I told them that, and they said, well, it's bundled in. I said, yeah, but you need solar, so do solar. Now, if you need solar and you're talking and you say, yeah, I've seen my electricity, oh my god, because it went up 3-4 times as much, in some places even 5 or 6 times, then get solar. Message me, say, hey, I need solar, I've got the hookup. They're a great company, they're local, but they also service everyone from here to the East Coast. So let me know, even if you're tuning in to another location. But I highly recommend solar, because just people have not figured it out yet. The prices have to go back down, kind of like Walmart prices or Target prices, because people are just going way too much. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Check it out. May 27th, I'll be promoting it a lot. I don't know who we're going to get out to come out. If you have ideas of who you want to come out, let me know, and or maybe you want to see them on, and then you can ask some questions. But we'll see. All right, people, we got to take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littleNsons.com.
Jitters Coffee, a coffee shop that gives a double shot of quality. We offer top shelf coffee at a great price. Brewed hot or cold, you won't find a better cup of joe. Not a coffee connoisseur? Then try our Red Bull infusions to energize your day. We also have delicious pastries and sweets, baked in-house or flown in from the best bakeries in the country. Jitters Coffee. Come on in and enjoy your jitters.
Check out our newest location located in downtown Banning at the corner of Ramsey and San Gorgonio.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny and Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the #1 choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny and Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you, however you're tuning in. We got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on in the world?
Yes. Good morning. Let's see. Okay. So a lot of no, not really. A lot of interesting things tend to happen on the freeway. I never seem to run into them, but if you saw money flying out of a car, would you pull over and stop to pick it up?
Man, you've asked that question before. I'm going to say this. That depends, because I know they trace it and then they follow you. And then if it's like someone that's if they cannot trace it, I will say this, why not? But at the same time, then you go, okay, is it the right thing? Is it someone else's money? And or is it like, all right, what happened, Jess?
Okay, so apparently Wednesday night, a man reportedly threw out $200,000 cash out of a speeding car.
Was it his?
Now, it wasn't stolen. I didn't say it wasn't his, but okay, so apparently what it was he cleaned out his entire family shared bank account.
You're
and
kidding
threw it out the
me.
window.
What is wrong with him?
I have no idea. I would be heated. But yeah, apparently
He just threw it out.
Yeah.
He just goes, I'm going to go on a spree. I'm giving a bunch of money out, and I'm throwing it on the road. Did anyone, get it?
yes, some people were able to grab some. The police are asking for them to return it. I wouldn't return it. But I wouldn't admit I took any either.
All right. Well, I thought maybe, like a heist. I get that. A robbery. But his own? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, they're not telling too much into the story right now, so
Of course they're not. They're checking with the family going, is he mentally unwell? Yes, he's mentally unwell. Who does that? $200,000. Is he like a millionaire?
no, it doesn't say anything about it. It just says that he stole it from his family's shared bank account. Doesn't say how many family members pour their money into that, but still.
So if that was your
200
brother, what would you do with that information, Jess?
Do you really? I wouldn't say it publicly here. Nope. Nope. No. $200,000. Yeah, I don't know. But I actually do have another story about something stolen money. It's actually quite funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, actually, I don't even know if it's quite funny. This happened in Philadelphia a few days ago.
Okay.
Apparently, someone broke into a tractor trailer and stole $200,000. Oh, another $200,000. $200,000 worth of dimes.
Wait,
Not
hold
quarters.
up. Who holds dimes in a tractor trailer of $200,000? You mean $200 or $2,000? That's a lot of
200
dimes.
Yes. I don't really know why it says police are looking to locate a group of suspects who are responsible for breaking into a trailer. I don't even know why it was even there. But they stole it. So, I mean, what are you going to do with a bunch of dimes? It's going to take forever to get to wash
$200,000. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. The time invested but I say it's kind of worth it with 200. Remember that person who paid in pennies, alimony for someone? That's petty. Okay, that's petty. But in dimes, to save that much, I kind of go, how much money did you have? I got some. Why are people? There's a scripture about people throwing silver in the streets. Is that what we mean by that? What's going on, Jess?
Apparently, the truck driver picked up the dimes from the Philadelphia Mint, but he decided to go home, get some sleep before the long drive to Florida. Someone stole them.
Wait. Were they worth $200,000? Because if they're from the Mint, then maybe. Wait, I'm so confused on this because I get that's a lot of dimes. You do the math at $200,000. Granted, $1.10 bright dimes. So 200,000 times 10 is a lot of money.
I'm guessing what, 2 million dimes
How
or 20
heavy
million
is that? How can you even take that? That makes no sense. I think they were worth $200,000. Maybe they were like very like old and very like expensive. Does that make sense?
It very well may be.
Jess, we gotta read that story. Seriously, I need more information on that. Okay, so it, like wouldn't you think like that would weigh down a car? That's very heavy. Have you ever taken like a like I sometimes I throw change in like a little jar, right? And when it gets to be so much, I go, okay, take it to the coin place, boom, let them do it. I don't even do it anymore. I used to roll it, right? I used to roll it, but the time it takes, I'm like, just coin that thing, right? And then boom, you got your money, right? Like 30, 40, or 50 bucks, right? Right away. So I get that. But $200,000 worth of dimes, I don't know, Jess.
Okay, so apparently he tried to take a nap before his big long drive. Okay, so he parked in a Walmart.
That makes sense.
Yeah, right. You would expect Walmart to be fairly safe. Nope. But still, it's like, how would they
Wait, so they broke in at Walmart?
Yeah, he was parked in the parking area.
Oh man, I hate to be him. Okay, I got it. So he saves his money. He puts it kind of like I said, and then he had $200,000 worth. I don't know how he knew he had that much. I get a camper, but wouldn't you make it into dollars at some point? Like, but I guess they would have broken in and gotten that. Okay, I get the story now. I get it. So he had money ready to go. Does he like travel?
I don't know. He's just the guy that I'm assuming that drives from point A to point B.
Well, in an RV, sometimes they live in them now.
I don't know. Maybe he picked it up from the mint, and he was going to take it to another mint or something like that in Florida. All I know is it's from Philadelphia to Florida. So whatever happened in the beginning,
Okay.
2 million dimes. But still, that's a lot of dimes.
All
Quarters would be more effective.
Yeah, I say, you know what, well, it's gone, so I don't know what it does now. I mean, it's like, that's a lot of money just to be gone. I think if anything, people are like, oh, did you see? There was an article, I forgot where it was, but it said that certain places now closing down a salon or something. I forgot what it was. So, like where they sell beauty products. They're saying, bye, we're going, we're leaving, because people are like going crazy in LA. They're like breaking like out of nowhere, just like glass and just like. And these are kind of what look like normal people, but some would say they're demon possessed. Does that make sense?
No. Yeah, that does make sense. The way things are happening right now, yeah, I'll believe it.
Yeah, there is some like I go, okay, I don't know what to do with that, but whatever. So anyway, be safe out there. Remember, people evidently $200,000 people are just throwing out of the vehicle from a bank account that the family had saved, kind of for a reason. I think I want to see that article, like, in a couple days and be like, does a guy, if he gets free, I guarantee his family are going to be like, wow, because that's a lot of money just to throw away. Like, did he go to a bank and withdraw it? Did he withdraw like hundreds? Like, I thought he was being chased, to be honest. I thought that's what was happening. So I guess the people that kind of got it, I don't know if the family's going to be like, can you please return it? That's our money. He stole it from us, because I don't think there's any way to recoup that. You know what I mean? That's like saying, hey, Jess, you know what? We have an account with the station. Can you go and check on it? You go and check on it. You withdraw all the money. I think Mitch would have a problem with you right now.
Yeah, he would.
I think, and the other broadcast would be like, thanks a lot, Jess. So I don't think you'd want to show yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to see what's gonna happen to this guy, because technically he could take the money out. He has his name on it. So I don't know.
Now you're defending him?
Yeah, I'm a lawyer. No.
You just want the money, man. No. That's family money. You know, you're going to end up in a cell with this guy. I guarantee they're going to press charges. They're going to say, this guy, although he may be unwell, he is stealing our money. That's why they put it there. Anyway, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. Don't steal money, Jess. It doesn't go well. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
All aspects of divorce are up for discussion on Divorcing Your Mortgage, Fridays at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. Divorcing Your Mortgage with your host Mark Gertz will emphasize finances in real estate. Mark is a certified divorce lending professional and along with guest experts will cover the entire spectrum of divorce in America. What you don't know can hurt you. Find out what you need to know every Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. Help find solutions to your financial uncoupling on Divorcing Your Mortgage.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Hi, everyone. This is Bernadette, the host of One Life Radio, your number one source for alternative and holistic health since 2011. One Life Radio is designed to educate and inspire. Visit us at oneliferadio.com because you get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it. Tune in weekdays at 1 p.m. on 1490 KMET Smart Talk, ABC News Radio.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you. We know there are other places you could be, but we appreciate you choosing us and, of course, downloading the app. Making sure keep us in business because we need to pay the bills because prices are going up, especially with electricity. It's ridiculous. If you have a need for solar, message me. I've got the person for you. Her name is Annette. I can hook you up. She's already helped a couple people, and then she can help you as well. So pretty cool stuff. Hey, Jess, I saw that, by the way, the story you're talking about. They were in $100 bills, and it said he was blessing people. I didn't know what happened on the 5 freeway here locally. I'm like, dude, where am I at?
Wait. Another one happened over here too? Oh, I missed it.
Oh, was that a different one? Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Yeah, no, that one was in Oregon.
That was in Oregon?
Yeah.
No,
so another one...
I think you got the story wrong. No. This one says it happened on the 5 freeway. Hold on. Let me get this right. Maybe you're right. There cannot be more than one. That makes no sense. Like, is it a church where they say, okay, here it is. A man threw stacks of $100 bills from his car window in a wild show of generosity. Colin Davis McCarthy said he hurled cash onto the I-5 to bless others. Oh, it was up north. Portland, Oregon is what you mean. I get the 5 because 5 goes from north to south. So I guess, Jess, you're right. I'm wrong.
No, yeah, well, I forget that highways cross states, interstates. I forget that sometimes.
Oh, no, you're right. It's Oregon, but it was up north. Okay, it wasn't here locally. Sorry, that was my... I just read the headline because it's a big thing. It says the man told police he hurled $200,000 around to bless others. Well, there you go, man. Then keep it. You're blessed.
Yeah, I don't think the other family members want to be blessing other people. So, yeah.
Yeah, it says the family's broke. Oh man, the family of Colin Davis McCarthy, who is actually 38. Let's see. I'm so confused on this. Okay, anyway, police responded to the report money being thrown out of a vehicle around 7 o'clock Tuesday on the freeway near Eugene, Oregon, which is the 5 freeway, which actually goes from north to south down here, down to San Diego. It's pretty long. It's kind of like the 10 freeway. It goes from west to east all the way to Florida. The news outlet identified him as the man throwing the money. He told troopers that he distributed $200,000 in total. Well, why did they he's just giving money out.
Because if you do that on the road, people are going to stop their cars and cause accidents.
All right, I get that. He wanted to bless others with gifts. Well, then I think he's a Christian man. I think he's trying to give it away, man. People are gonna be happy. He just didn't kind of account for it's kind of the family's money. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was a family member, I would be heated. Like I said, I don't know.
Oh, here it is. The family said that although it's unlikely to happen, they want people who found the cash to return it to Oregon State Police.
See, I told you, no one's gonna return anything.
It says because it's shared, they both have equal interest in the money. Oh no! Anybody with access to the account is able to take the money and use it as they see fit. It's true. It's true. They had shared bank account. It was the family's money, but he was oh man. Anyway, that's the story. Okay, then there's this article, which I go, Jess, I know you're really good at this. I just don't know what the situation is, but here it is. The headline, which you always go, okay, there's a catch. It says Elon Musk offers him $1 million to prove him wrong. So he's willing to give money, man.
Okay. Prove him wrong in what?
Let's see. Says he. Let's see. Of course, he's one of the most influential voices on the political scene. That's true. Provides Starlink to Ukraine. Does he know Starlink is technically like how Terminator becomes alive? Does he know that?
No. Starlink hasn't evolved into Skynet just yet.
Or it has, and we don't know it. Back to AI. It says Starlink, an independent satellite internet access service, has become the only communication system for the Ukrainian armed forces on the front. Yeah, see, it's right there. They have robot, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Okay. Now it says, in the context of Russia's war on Ukraine, the world learned of Starlink, which his SpaceX rocket tech company has since deployed worldwide for populations living in dictatorships. Starlink provides a window of freedom since it's independent and difficult to hack. It's still hackable. Tesla, the electric vehicle maker of which Musk is co-founder and CEO, has also become the world's largest automaker by market capitalization. Yeah, obviously. The Austin Group has become the center of the auto industry. Both upstarts and legacy car makers compare themselves to Tesla. Okay, I don't know what that means, but whatever. It says he became the owner of Twitter. We know that. All right. Considered the town square of our time, the platform where opinion makers and trendsetters meet. He decided to make the social network the bastion of free speech. Oh, got it. They're going, who is this guy? They should know. Okay, he's rich, blah, blah, blah. Now, he's offering a $1 million reward, award, to anyone who could prove his family owned an emerald mine. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see. It says, one assertion, his family owned an emerald mine in Africa. Musk has said more than once that this is false. Oh, I get it. Someone said something that's untrue. Oh, so he's put... Oh, then I don't want to go at him. I'm pretty... how would you... I get it. This is one of those yeah, right. What a waste of time. It says it keeps coming back, clearly annoys him. He's thus just taken an unprecedented decision, hoping to silence the rumor once and for all. So he's offering $1 million award to anyone who could prove his family owned an emerald mine. I thought it was like a debate. I was like, dude, we could sign up for this.
Yeah, that's why I thought there was a catch. I heard this rumor a long time ago, so I didn't think people were still up on it.
Yeah, he's just sick of it. So he's like, forget it. I'm just going to, because he knows it's not right. It's completely wrong. So, got it. Okay. So there you go. Anyway, I hope he was giving away money. Anyway, look, I appreciate Musk, but Musk, everything that you've ever said, and trust me, he said a lot about we're in it big, in a bad way. You're helping create the problem with Starlink. That's what you need to know. So if anything, learn something from that. Because if you do research on that, Starlink People go, oh, free internet. I go, yeah, but it's hackable. They say it's not, but it is. And if you tap into it from anywhere, well, then you could upload stuff and you could download stuff. And then when someone says satellite, somebody says, okay, I'm going to get the coordinates. I'm going to link up to that. I'm going to do this, this, and that. But with AI doing what it does, AI goes next level. I already told you, it's already ahead. It's having problems and it's creating problems. That's why they're going, okay, what do we do next? All right, Jess, what you got over there?
Oh my God. So I was at work all day yesterday, and a lot of times I watch news articles, news clippings on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the worst things I saw was yesterday. Did you hear about what happened in Texas about the farm?
Okay, you know what? Can I say, is this, I will say my mother said, and in a way I had a hard time, because she said it in a way that I go, okay, wow, 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 right? I'm like, okay, obviously I'm going to hear about this. Is this the explosion that, like, 80,000, you know what I mean?
Yes, it was estimated that 18,000 head of cattle burned to death, I guess, in passing. Yeah, it was someone like they're taking video footage and all I could hear was just the cows mooing and just crying for help. It was horrifying.
See, she didn't say that. She said there's such a big explosion, and then I read a headline, and then I said 18,000 cows dead, and I'm like, huh? So I thought, because she said asbestos was in the air, I go, oh, that's gonna be a problem, right? But she told me just kind of like, but she didn't say there were a bunch of cows in a way. When I go, is it a slaughterhouse? Were they going to be dead anyway? Is it like, are we going to have hamburgers soon? What do you do with that, Jess?
What, the bodies?
Well, I mean, they were going to be meat at some point, or were they dairy farm cattle?
They were dairy cows.
Dairy cows?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
It was a dairy farm.
But again, back to when I say, like, they're cows, so.
Yeah, but they burn to death in a place they can't escape. That's just horrifying. I don't care.
But they kill them anyway, Jess. Like, it's kind of like one of those.
Not like that.
Yes, that's what they do. I don't agree with it, just so you know. I'm just saying, when I saw the, like.
Fine with the killing of animals if they do it humanely. Not lock them in a barn and catch that thing on fire.
You're fine with them killing animals?
To eat. That's how you get hamburgers. That's how you get steak. That's how you get bacon.
Well, technically you get bacon from pigs. But the point is just...
In general, you know what? I'm okay with the eating of animals, the meat and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
I get that. I am too.
You gotta torture the animal before they die? That's horrifying.
I get that 100%. I get that 100%. I totally agree. I'm just saying. Like, what did you think was going to happen with cows at some point? Were they safe on it? Was it like who lit it? Who created the problem? Why the explosion, Jeff? Why?
I think they're still investigating, but a lot of people were saying how the machine that takes out all the methane in that place, it overheated and malfunctioned and wasn't, letting all the methane escape. Obviously methane explodes, so boom.
So they farted. That's the methane. Yes, that's a methane. I don't know how to do this story justice, Jess.
Fortunately, yeah. In essence, they pretty much farted themselves to death. I don't know what else to say.
I don't either. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Animal activists are gonna be like, can you report what we want? Yes, there are cows dead. 18,000. I said 80,000. I thought there were a lot. 18,000 is still a lot. I love cow. Okay, I milked one once, and then it like lifted up the back end and it pooped all over it. It got on me, but I was like, poor cow, I cannot believe this. And then probably like the very next weekend or day, I don't know, I ate meat, and I kind of don't put it together. I don't. I'm not gonna lie, but in a way, it's kind of a thing that we do, and that's why I say, are we ready for meat from mammoth? Technically, have meat grow without hurting the cow. I'm all for that if they could do it. That's what I'm for. Am I for a bunch of cows dying? No. Am I for like the asbestos getting into the air and getting people's lungs? But that's where my mom was focusing. She wasn't focusing on the cows. Not gonna lie. So I'm kind of like, now the next day when I saw, I said, oh, but I'm not gonna gonna lie, I kind of laughed. I said because the headline was like 18,000 cows. Yeah, but it didn't say that. It said like you get where I'm going with this. It was an absurd headline. It's real, but I'm like, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that go, yeah, but like they're cow. They shouldn't say that, but they. You know what I mean?
No. I look at it from both perspectives, and to some people, they're just animals, and it's true. They are animals, but you know what? Showing respect to the thing that you're going to eat is worth a lot to me.
I think the next time everybody, you should pray for a cow. That's number one. Number two, you should say, Father, please, I know this meat's in front of me. I get it. I got it. But, this meat, it was going to be there anyway. But, thank you for creating a cow. Even though those cows lost their lives all of a sudden, and probably no one's going to eat that meat anymore, and that person's going to be like financially destitute 100%. Please bless this that I have in front of me, which is cow. Just so you know what I mean? And then you eat it the way just or you do it.
I have no idea, but you know what? Even though this is a sad situation, things happen. I always try to make a joke of it. I actually thought of something funny while you were talking.
What did you think, Jess?
For just a few minutes, the smell of barbecue will be everywhere.
Yeah, put some. I guarantee you, us ever are gonna say, "What kind of show is this?" I go, "Yeah, but here's my question. Here's my question. Okay, wait a minute. Why do you go vegan? This is always my problem. And I know you're having this problem with yourself. Why do you go vegan? How do you support cows when they're a dairy farm? Like, you should feel miserable about this because you don't even let your people who you say you're vegan, how dare you eat and or participate with dairy products? Because in a way, what else does a cow do other than, I get the methane thing, but, they haven't really figured out how to make that, like, energy, you know what I mean? But that's what methane does. That's why they had a way to capture the methane, because they go, okay, we're going to make everything we can on these cows. That's why they had a bunch of cows all in one place, because obviously it's a dairy farm, but I'm not going to lie. Those cows, they sell them, and then they make meat out of them. So a lot of them end up as meat. You're not eating bull, you're eating cow. That's Petunia and or Gertrude and or,
Are you naming them? Oh my God, that's even worse.
You should name them, Jess. You're the one that said. You're like at me about being mean about this, Jess. Gertrude's like, and then kapow.
I'm not gonna.
All because of the fart smell, Jess. That's methane, just so you know.
Cow 1, cow 2, cow 3. Don't name them. That's sad. That's
Dude,
worse.
you were at the beginning. You're like, how dare you make fun of them? They're cow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna name it, give it a name, and say, yeah, no, that's.
Gertrude is like in moo heaven, I think. Do they go to heaven? I know there's certain. Okay, India worships cow, Jess. Think about it.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. They're horrified.
So are they blessed for having been like, I think if they would have known he was storing their smell and their methane of their belly, they'd be like, wow. I think if they could maybe say something, they'd go, moo. Right? Like, God, are you listening to us? Because we're down here. We're about to be there. What are you going to do? I don't think people ask that question enough. I had a little kid ask me once. They said, do they go to, and I go, oh man, I don't want to answer that. And I said, you don't know. I would think he'd take care of them somehow. We eat the meat of them. We're not cannibal, but cannibals, man, oh man, they're like, dude, move over. We're going to kill you. And now we're going to eat you. People have eaten each other. Remember that plane? So I'm saying, I think the story, I get it. It's a huge explosion. It's bad. I think the asbestos is a story. And the fact that the cows are dead, yes. But in a way, it's kind of like, what did you think was going to happen with methane? It explodes. People go, yeah, I've seen flatulence, like don't light a match is what they say. You light a match actually after the smell's there to have it dissipate. But if it's all there, I didn't know that was the cause of the explosion, Jess. If my mother would have told me that, I would have been like, oh, well, I don't know what to do with that. You see what I'm saying, Jess? I'm having a problem with this story.
Yeah, there was a lot of problems with it. I was remembering one time me and my friend were in his room and we were playing video games, and I think we were just farting back at each other for like nearly 2 hours. His mom came in and was like, "Oh my God, dear God."
It stinks. But you could bottle that up and sell it at some point if you can figure out how to turn methane into like, that's what this guy was doing. So there you go. Anyway, that's the story. We're sticking to it. All right. I know you guys got a lot of things. Got a couple ladies tuning in. They're going, what kind of show is this? Seriously. Stephanie Reese says, hello, happy editing and onset of a commercial for our home store client for this glorious sunshine house in this busy day for today. I don't know if she stopped tuning in. I wouldn't blame you if you did, Steph. Goza Letty is tuning in. Thank you, Goza. We appreciate you. Look, here's the thing, all right? I'm just saying with this story, okay? You know, you're going to eat it anyway, you know? And vegetarians, I have a problem with you that are vegan. You go, don't have any dairy products. I go, well, what are you going to do with a cow? A cow's not going to have any, you know, like, other than give milk, other than the meat, like, you know, what do you expect of a cow at some point, you know? Even Gertrude and or Petunia. You know what I mean, Jess?
No, I understand. Like, what's its purpose here on Earth? It's to feed us. But
is it the purpose of cow to feed us? Is that why God put them, and were they before man?
All I have to say is if we run into, like, aliens that end up looking like cows, we're going to feel dumb.
And what about those cows that are like, you know, in certain areas when they're like decapitated and they're left out for like, you know, they say UFOs do that. I think they do. I think they kind of put whatever technology they do, they probably put microwave on them. That's how they create crop circles. They crush that and then they decimate cows. So I say aliens are very mean. You know, I don't think they eat that meat. Or do they? Can they eat meat? Do they have teeth, Jess?
I don't know, but I don't even know how we got to aliens.
So that's my point. Why, look it up. Cows, like, decimated by UFO phenomenon. It's a thing. Crop circles, too. Check it. I don't even know what they're signaling each other. I think they're signaling each other like, hey, I was here. I don't think they're signaling humankind. I think they're just, hey, I was here. And then they're the fake ones. But anyway, go watch Signs. That's a good movie, all right, with Mel Gibson and the guy that plays Joker. Joaquin Phoenix. Great film, all right? Anyway, and there's a pastor in there. So, yeah, and he has faith at the end. So, you know, you could include it all. But pray for the meal, okay? Because we're on last day, seriously. All right, people, make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well.